This is only the greatest song of the early 2000s. What's the matter with you?
I'm old. I like 80s.
Come on, Joanna. Grow up, Joanna.
I love
Exactly.
80s. Oh, now I know this.
Shit, I almost spilled my coffee.
From my bodies. Coconut Joe.
Oh, my YouTube live is linked now. So I don't know what the hell I did, but something was funny. Something was funky there. So thank you, YouTube, for letting me out of the penalty box. Whatever referee I pissed off, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but whatever. It is what it is. So 6 minutes to go and ticking down. Everett Turner's got this one. He has found Cam Peterson, who's going to piggyback the linebacker, who's a little bigger than he is, for another 6-7 yards. For yards after tackle, we should make a new stat for yards after tackle, where you just carry the tackler on your back for as many yards as you can. We should track that. Maybe they do. Maybe they do, and I just haven't paid attention to it. It's always possible. Maybe that's what YAT stands for, yards after tackle. In any event, it is a first down for the Storm. Everett Turner in. Good block, good handoff as 23 comes in from the backfield. He's going to get his knees wrapped and pulled down at roughly the, I don't know what that is. We'll call it the 40, 35, 37 yard line. So second and very manageable, let's call it a 6. 42-0, the Storm still leading. Turner is going to hand this one off to 23 once again, as the end came in off the edge, was able to get arms on and pull him down for no gain. It's going to bring up a third, and actually there was a gain. We'll give him credit. He got a yard. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. So probably looking at an outside screen pass or maybe throwing to the seam here. We'll see. Everett gets the ball. It's a high snap. There is going to be a flag. It was a fake to the outside. Cam almost had that one. I'm not really sure what happened there, but the ball popped up. It did come down. The corner could have made a play on that one, but he didn't. I think the penalty is going to be on the defense, so I think that might be enough to move the chains. If not, it's going to be replay 3rd down and a very manageable, possibly 1 yard. So was it offside on the defense? It's going to be repeat 3rd down with a yard to go. So short yardage territory. We'll see what the play call is. Everett Turner under center if we're going to go quarterback sneaker, if they're going to hand this one off to 23, who's been able to move the chains. It was almost dropped. Turner picks it up off the ground. He's going to run for about 4 yards. It was like Moses parting the Dead Sea on that one. He just spun off, although I don't know. They're saying they came up with the ball. Pretty sure he was down before that happened. He was. So no fumble recovery, no fumble turnovers on the play. 2:53 ticking down in the ball game, I guess in the 3rd quarter. And the Storm knocking on the Eagles' doorstep. Oh, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Everett Turner is going to hand that one off. He's going to find a lane. 23 keeps pumping his arms, moving his legs. He's going to run into about 6 Eagles players that are finally going to stop the forward momentum. And we're going to wait and see if they're going to move the chains or if they're going to say it's going to be 2nd and inches. So another handoff up the middle. 23 running through once again. It looks like he's going to get the 1st down but be about 3 yards short of the payday. So it's going to be first and goal from the 2. Turner under center once again. Not sure if there's a penalty here, if the referees didn't like how they put the ball. It looks like they want to get a little more precise on this one. Not sure why. So 1:32 remaining in the third quarter. Turner under center. He is going to hand this one off. 23 is going to stay up on his feet, and then he's going to get ankle strapped and pulled down. So that's going to be a loss of 2 yards. It's going to be second and goal from the 4-yard line. Still very manageable. I like when the coaches like to give the opportunity to the guy who has covered the field to get the points on the touchdown, although we'll see if they're going to go back to 23 or if it's going to be a fake boot to the outside. That's probably what it's going to be. It did look to me like on the outside it was offside. They didn't call it, and he's got Cameron Peterson in the corner of the end zone and makes the easy grab for his first touchdown of the game. I think, I don't know, we've scored so many, I can't really remember who got who and how many has what. Either way, that is going to progress this one 48 to, whoops, we'll go back to the end zone, 48 to 0 for the Storm as Stewart comes in looking. He was started the game 3 for 3 and has gone 0 for 2 on his last 2-point-after attempts. I don't know where the line crew was on that, because the outside edge, although it didn't have an effect on the play, was about 7 yards offside. Either way, Stewart swings his leg and gets not underneath the ball quite enough, and now we're back for 3 for 6 on the extra point attempts. And the Storm going into the fourth quarter with a firm lead of 48 to 0 over what is normally a pretty formidable Okotoks Eagles team. So we'll see if the Storm are going to try the onside kick this time. They are not.
And that's exactly what was going on. I mean,
when it comes playoff time, they'll just kick it at 1 point in that form, and it'll take it.
Whatever, like the first time they did it, all the
They all jumped.
So this one's going to go out and go out of bounds at the, well, what are we going to call that? The 47. So not sure what the spot of the ball is going to be. Not sure it matters. Does it, City? Felicity Thompson already lost interest in this one.
And it worked.
Well, we're always on offense. Depends on defense. I don't know anymore.
On defense now,
But I think really, I watched the kickoff.
we're on defense right now. So the Storm defense
Where is he then?
on the field, right in the middle.
Oh, wait, yes, I do.
Showing blitz. And coming in, they're going to fall back in the cover. It's going to be up over top, and Titan Thompson showing the butterfingers. Yeah, you should hold your head and go, man, what the hell was that? In and out of the hands. He gets one opportunity for the pick, and he totally blows it.
Dad.
What?
That's why he's on defense.
He's honest. So Thompson with the drop as that one goes right through his hands. Could have been a pick, probably a 6. Instead, it falls incomplete. So the result of the play still okay. And it's a 2nd and 10. That one hits the ground. It's going to be a handoff inside. Titan Thompson hammers the running back. Ball pops out, but it pops out after he was downed by contact. So the Eagles are going to keep the ball. Thompson with his 5th tackle of the day. I think that's his 3rd solo tackle of the day. It might be his 6th tackle of the day. I don't know. I kind of stopped paying attention. And then, so this one's going to be a fake handoff. They're going to throw it up over top. And I don't know if that receiver went to the Titan Thompson School of Receiving, but he let that one go right through his hands as it falls to the ground and gets absolutely nowhere. Oh, I'm going to just went to the Titan Thompson School of keeping my phone steady as I kick the tripod all over Hell's Half Acre here. So it is going to be a turnover on downs for the umpteenth time in this one. As the Storm offense takes the field once again, young Everett Turner in at quarterback. It looks like he's going to go under center this time. Not sure where Minority has gone, but he's taking a rest on the sidelines, I guess. Backups are in to a degree. And Turner is going to hand this one off to 23 once again. He finds a good running lane before getting pulled down on the knee drop. Just short of the first down, so he's going to pick up 9 yards on that one. Good spot there by Logan Queering, everybody's favorite referee. Probably because he doesn't suck. Like I say, props going out to Logan Queering and Logan Queering's parents on a fantastic job today. The referees we like to see doing a fantastic job here. Turner calls for the ball. It's going to be bobbled, and it is going to be a turnover on a fumble loss. So I'm not sure quite where the malfunction happened there, but it was a bad exchange of the ball. And the Eagles capitalizing on that one. They're going to get the ball back at their own 45. I don't think anybody on the Storm sideline hitting the panic button just yet. Like to see a pass coming through the middle once again. Maybe Titan Thompson can redeem himself from that drop. So this one's going to come in through. It hits the quarterback in the chest, bounces and falls before 7, 17, and 11 swarm the quarterback and share the sack. And that would be an error on the quarterback. I'm not sure. That was a good snap. That was one of the few perfect snaps that went right into the old cheeseburger cage. But it looks like maybe he was expecting it to maybe not be a great snap and then was surprised when it was in the perfect spot. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 13. He does field this one. He's going to come over top. Mezzi's all over him, and Mezzi is going to record the sack there as he made no mistake stretching out and pulling him down. Nice gator roll. So the fumble recovery for the Eagles, not able to turn into much of anything, unfortunately, other than a pile of lost offensive yards. So I think we are looking at a punt situation here. That's what it looks like the formation is. It is going to be a punt. That's a high end over end. Titan Thompson back to field this one. He's going to pick it up. He runs to the sideline, makes the stop, switches hands. He dodges and jukes. He's got one man to beat, and he's not able to. He does get his leg pulled out from under, and he been able to make the one cut. I think he would have been in and gone. Nevertheless, a bit of a highlight reel packed return for Titan Thompson, juking and jiving through. And it looks like maybe he hurt the big man on the break tackle that he threw.
What? I will.
There you go.
They takes me doing Johnny Jack.
Oh, you're welcome. I actually have to go back out and do it. Like I need to do it. I'll have to do another one in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, well, you take a knee now! That's a beehive, a rocket under the ground.
And ants everywhere.
Those ones,
And ants everywhere.
that's what she thinks that. And then we'll find she didn't, she's looking, she said she's looking in the corner, she's in the backyard, and she sees the lady. And then it was gone. She didn't even get that. And she's supposed to learn it, and she's thinking about any of that, right? But the ants, like, oh, it's a nice little house she's got there, though. It's a nice little setup.
Nice yard and stuff too.
Her and her fiance got to have that
Illegal block in the bus. Yeah. Like somebody, I think somebody got cocked. So there is a flag down on the play. So the positive return going to be erased. So 52 able to get off under his own steam. 5:40 remaining in the game, and Everett Turner back in the gun. So high snap with a flag. I'm thinking it's on the offense. It is. Of course it is. False start on the offense because we just want to prolong this one as long as we possibly can for some reason. I don't know that I agree with the referee's assessment, especially since it wasn't the line judge who made the call on it. But we're going to replay the down with a 5-yard deficit added. So it's going to be 1st and 15.
He texted our group chat and was like, just to let you guys know, AWG register closes in 2 days. Winter Games.
Oh yeah, you're registered.
Yeah, I am. And I was like, don't worry, I won't be making that mistake again.
She's got like a microwave.
So this one waiting. I don't know if there was a timeout called. I'm not sure what happened because I wasn't paying attention. But at any rate, we like to reach out to our friends at Inked Energy Services. Inked Energy Services, the boys in Grand Prairie, servicing the entire Western Canadian basin. If you have any turnaround, maintenance, oil and gas service site needs, reach out to Corey Hoover at Inked Energy Services. I'd like to acknowledge him being a friend of Elite AF Productions and Airdrie Youth Sports for a long time as well. Thank you, Corey Hoover. So we are back in under center. Turner is going to hand this one off. The big 2-3 is going to come up. He got absolutely popped and dropped once again. We're going to see who they're going to give the ball to on this. I think it may have been recovered by the Eagles. Even if it wasn't, I think they were going to give them that. That was a hard head contact against the running back from the Storm. Sorry, I almost said Raiders. From the Storm. So good high tackle. I don't know how good it is. Maybe there would have been a flag. I don't really know. Yeah. Not really sure, but either way, the defense is back on. So City Thompson has to start paying attention now. Watch her little brother. So it's going to be a handoff outside. Chasing him down is Titan Thompson, who's going to get hands on first before getting help from number 20, number 2, and number 17. They're going to share the tackle on that one as he is brought down hard. Thompson also being a little bit of a bully, manhandling somebody there to get to the tackle, but like how quickly the young man was able to close the gap on the field there. They did give up a couple of yards, about 7, so it's going to be a manageable 2nd and 3 for the Eagles in the shotgun formation. Low snap. They're going to fake the handoff. He's looking to throw it downfield. It's going to be an underhand pitch straight into the arms of the receiver, who had number 84 laying in wait all over him. One of these days I've got to get myself a roster sheet, because I don't know anybody anymore, except for those I do know. So hopefully I paid attention and followed the play well enough. If I did not, I apologize. I'm a little tired today. Not sure why. So, looks like they were able to move the change. 1st and 10 from about midfield. The quarterback's going to tuck the football, run to the outside. 84 is there with Titan Thompson coming in over top just to make sure he gets a little piece of meat himself, forcing the play out of bounds and making the contact. So 2:51 to go in the ball game. It is still 48-0 for the Storm, but the Okotoks Eagles making a valiant effort to at least try to break the egg here and get some numbers up on the scoreboard. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3.5, something like that. Parallax view, I'm not really able to see it, nor do I think it really matters that much. So the Eagles are going to call for this one. They're going to drop back, feeling the pressure. He's still looking to move the ball. He's going to have to tuck this one down, and that is number 32 of the Airdrie Storm, pulling down the hips and making the tackle for a loss. So it's going to bring up a manageable 3rd and 4. Kind of like watching the Storm defense. They don't get on the field a whole lot. They don't stay on the field a whole lot. So this, yeah, we are. But it's 3rd down. I kind of would like to see the Okotoks Eagles make the 1st down just so we can watch the defense a little longer. But being the dad of a defensive player, I'm a little biased. So we'll see. It's going to be a handoff inside. I think he is. We'll see where Logan Quering decides to spot the ball. They actually didn't even wait for the spot. They're just giving the Eagles the 1st down. So either it was obvious or they don't want to see the Storm defense come off the field either. Either way, that is an Eagles 1st down with 1:38, the clock running left in the 4th quarter. Now we can see a pick or a fumble or a big hit. I don't really care. I just wanted to see a couple more. So they're going to throw this one to the outside. We did have a play on it. Unfortunately, I think that was Rowan in the area. Doesn't quite have the height and the reach to get up on that one, so just took the play away from the receivers. Made sure that one fell incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 with a minute to go. I'm surprised the Eagles not stopping the clock on this, but I guess they're not going to come back and win it. But I'd like to give them all the reps they could possibly get. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to roll outside. He's going to tuck and run. He's going to run into a whole bunch of Storm players who are going to bring him down, and that is going to bring up a 3rd and 8. I think we're probably outside the field goal range, so I don't think they're going to have much of a choice but to go for it here. So this very well could be the last play of the game for the Storm defense, one way or another. 20 seconds to go, and we are going to get a timeout, Eagles, as they are going to try to figure out their final play of the game. Nobody wants to go home with the donut on the board, so they're going to try and figure out how they can break the egg and penetrate this dominating Storm defense. Might be the best Storm defense I've ever seen, certainly in a while. I'm sure a few people watching the Facebook feed who have played for the Storm are going to disagree. Of course they are. They would just be wrong.
19 seconds.
So the Eagles have the play. They think they have the plan to solve the riddle that is this Airdrie Storm defense. I have a feeling it's going to be a fake handoff, play action rollout. They're going to look to fire it deep to the right side of the field. Nope, they're just going to throw it deep to the left side of the field. That one's going to fall incomplete. No flags on the play, although it looked like maybe a couple Eagles players were hoping there would be a pass interference on that. There is not, so it's going to be a turnover on downs as this one is time's going to expire. I don't know if they're going to make us come in and kneel on the ball. I think they are. So for the formality's sake. Otherwise, another dominant performance by the Airdrie Storm, 48-0 on this sunny Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Great way to start the weekend here at Shoaldice Athletic Park with the Storm's win. Seems like it's becoming a little bit automatic, so we're going to call it a day. That's going to be it for the feed. I apologize for the first half not being on YouTube. We did figure that one out, so there shouldn't be any more glitches going forward. Once again, thanks to our friends and our sponsors at Inked Energy Services, Novus Earth Geothermal, and the Pest Control Guy, as well as WestJet. WestJet always helping out the Airdrie Storm football with their gift of flight and raffle tickets. Couldn't do a lot of what we do without those guys. If you are interested in either sponsoring any of our individual teams or Elite AF Productions as a whole, and you'd like to have your company shouted out to our, on average, 1,700 views per sporting event, we have Burt Church Chargers junior varsity football games starting up next week. We have the Airdrie Ringette Storm starting up, Airdrie Ringette, not Storm, Sting starting up, U16A, and Felicity Thompson and her band of thugs taking to the Ringette Ice for a long season. Reach out for all of your sponsorship opportunities. We may get down to Marietta, Georgia, and be able to stream a game or two with the Mount Bethel Christian Academy football team, varsity boys football team, as well as the Roosters Lacrosse Club and possibly the Mount Bethel Lacrosse Club. So a number of sponsorship packages available through myself, Elite AF Productions, and Cody Thompson. Should you like to help fund the cause, keep us broadcasting, and keep our kids in sport, reach out to Cody, 587-574-9995. That's it. That's all. Thanks again. Until next time, keep your head down and your ball in grass. We'll see you at, what will it be? I believe